MP. MP! Yo, MP! Yo, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
I was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute. It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you gotta fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right. All right, so what are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal-setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I want my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy-looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, Rookie of the Year.
Even better. A championship, bro.
Ooh, I was close, though. Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you, what kind of player do you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
坊主がないんやけど。おい、ヘイジがないぞ、ヘイジが。あるわ。
こんにちは。
はい、こんにちは。なんかちょっとあるね、モードが。これロッドマンみたいにできるやん。でしょ。 容器あるわ。眉毛も赤とかピンクにするべきか、これ。ちょっと違うな。
ロッドマンを彷彿とさせるね。
ちょっとね、顔がちょっと優しすぎるんだよな。でも男前やな。なんかね、ストリートがなんちゃらかんちゃらってあったんで、ちょっとロッドマンはやめるわ。前髪がちょっと変だから。イケメンでいこうかな。悪くないけど。
チョリス
チョリス。ラインの方、ジョーダンリスペクトでいくか。うわ、ジョーダンリスペクトかっこいいな、それはそれで。バカみたいな感じがいいんだよな。アーティスティック。いや、俺はジョーダンに憧れてこの世界にやってきたんだ。いや、ダッセーけどダッセーけどいいな。なんか夢を感じるな、こいつの。でもちょっとね、悪くないけど。捨てがたいな。やっぱロッドマン風も捨てがたいけどね。来てるけどね。シンメトリーもいいんですけど、俺シンメトリーでいこうかな。気になるな、気になるな。まあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあ。いこうかな。このアーティスティックなこの芸術性の高いダンクもいいけどね。ダンク おお、楽しいね。これいっか。そよ風のような。OK。耳はどうでもいいな。目だね。ちょっと今優しいから。いいでしょう。フェイスペイントね。
無駄に細かく設定できるな。
できるね。結構ちゃんとしてるわ。
試合になったら大して見えないのに。
うん、そうだからね、ちゃんとね、ムービーあるこれ。意外とね、ムビってくるんです。そうそうそうそうそうそう。あるってさっき気づいた。
イケメンだ。
やっぱ俺に似ちゃうか、どうしても。しゃあないとこはあるよね。いやけどもうね、イケメンではなくなってきてます、マジで。もうカレーとストレスでなんか。
似てるかな。
似てないんですけど、さらに年老いてます今俺。似てはないですね。似てはないけどね、なりたいね、もう一回若返りたいね。
これから寄せてくから W。
いや無理でしょ、寄せれんでしょ寄せていこうとしたら結構悩んで作った髪の毛を一気にちょっと手加えなきゃいけない。いやなんかいいね、とっちゃん坊やみたいなの好きなんよね。これとっちゃん坊やみたいなの好きなんよな。うわこれいいね。このヒゲ嫌いじゃないな。結構ねいい素材がある。ヒゲは普通に悩ましいぐらいの素材があるな。ようけあるな。これベビーフェイスにはねやっぱりヒゲでちょっとごまかしたいとこではあるね。これぐらいのねラフな感じもいいんですよね。これでいこうか。体ね。でけえ。
ちょいまたご飯食べてきます。
はい、了解です。これでいくわ。ビルド。自分で作成。ファーストネーム。でも J だよ。ダメだ。いけるわ。ラストネーム。ファーストネームって名字は名前の方か。ラストネーム J だよ。どっちも J だよ。利き手は右っすね。背番号はね、俺は5番だったから。ポジションはね、シューティングガードスマイル。パワーフォワード。なんやけど俺スリーポイント打ちたいんよね。シューティングガード、身長はね、うわーこれ最低183センチなんや。でかいねみんなやっぱり。シュート、シュート力が減ってくるところがあるよね。ウィングスパンって何？手広げた時の長さかな。ちょっと手が長いみたいな感じ。残りスキルポテンシャル。 ミドルレンジなんで打たねえからな。ああ、全然わからん。ショートレンジシュートの自信ない。今もハンドリングはいるか。OK。シュート優先シューティングある。そうだね。OK。八村塁、オニールはいないけど、まあここですね。レイカーズで。
Come on, man, you see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man, I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage your way. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at
Coach
the
Tucker.
arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
あ、これ似せるんありや
That's
な。
also true, man.
結構ムビあるな、
Yeah,
マ
so I
ジで。
just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you could appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
え？背景体験してみるか。
I'm gonna hang back for a little bit, man. This is taking me back.
You do you. I'll catch up with you later, all right?
ダイナスティの心。 試合で済むんか。なんか育てたり鍛えたりするっていうわけじゃないんやね。あ、そういやいや、ムービーか。
Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah, I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
It's Dillard outside. MP, 6 to shoot. Count it from distance.
What a sweet-looking triple by MP. 3 points for the 5-star recruit.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
The high post shot. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Timmerman with it. Picked up by Luan. Wells. That one no good. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
And Patrick Wells outside. Nails the three-pointer.
Oh, the moment that three went in on the other end, you just knew Wells had the answer on the other side. He's great from beyond the arc.
Here's MP. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And Patrick Wells outside. Offensive board. Stoffer, that's good.
Michael Stoffer knows how to make the right moves on the glass, showing us there.
Passes to MP. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator jump. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Wells is demonstrating day in and day out how assertive he is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he catches the pass.
Passes to MP. To halt the run! The Dynasty with another miss. Outside, Timmerman. Stoffer. From the arc. And it's stolen by Zadirko. It's Dillard outside. MP. Drains the triple.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch. And you look at the dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the dynasty as soon as he joined. Now here's Dillard. Passes to MP. The tray gets the three to fall.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Stoffer with the ball. Dillard covering. To the paint. Here's James. James slams it home.
Stoffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check.
And here's MP on the outside. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. Wells outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
They get it again. Zadirko's shot is good.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's Luan. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
In terms of size, he's not really your typical center. But he plays as big as any of them thanks to his leaping ability.
And now Wells. Yep, that one goes.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Passes to MP. Dillard. Now here is Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. Dillard lays it up and banks it in. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
The dynasty leading. Passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. Gets that one to go for his sixth make of the game. He's now 6 for 10.
This run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
Now here's Stoffer. And it's Fisher with the rebound. MP outside. Launches it. Rebounded by James.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. MP outside. On the wing, Michael Luan. MP. Another miss by MP. Now Wells. He's guarded closely. Launches a three. The Dynasty grabbed the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
And here's MP on the outside. Basket's made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
めっちゃなんかリアルではあるな。
Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Substitution for the Dynasty. MP. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Outside Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. Patrick Wells on the wing. They get a hand on it. Stolen away by Hopkins.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Here's Wells! So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to be on MP.
Drawing contact is a skill that Wells definitely has. Being smaller, sometimes his collisions are a little more obvious, let's say, to the officials than other players.
And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. So he can't get either one to fall.
You know, when it comes to Wells, his confidence, his ferociousness, his patience, it stands out the most, especially when it comes from shooting the three-pointer.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Stauffer. Back to Wells. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
An elite 3-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
Fisher. James covering. And the basket by Zadirko.
Oh, the accuracy just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
And the Wolfpack have possession. It's a 14-point game. Pass over to Robinson. Timmerman. Robinson sets the screen. Patrick Wells on the wing. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. And knocking it down again is the Wolfpack.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Whoa, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight. You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Now here's Stauffer. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Over Dillard. And knocking it down again is the Wolfpack.
If you give Stauffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Dynasty out front, leading by 10. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And now the Dynasty with it. The biggest lead of the game was 15. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Stauffer. Wells, a screen. To the middle, and it's stolen by Zadirko. On the wing, Michael Wan. Timmerman defending. Pass to Zadirko. Here's MP. Fires from deep. And it's Timmerman with the board. here's Robinson. James, now covered by MP. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it there to single digits.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
He's left a lot to be desired with that shot selection. There's a lot of forcing, some ill-advised put-ups. Contested shots have been happening all game. If I was coaching, maybe sit him down, let him collect his thoughts, you know, get a different strategy going.
Swings it to Stauffer. Wells outside. Back to Stauffer. Wells. Beyond the arc.
入るわけない。
Kept alive. James no good. Confident play we're seeing out of them right now.
Yup, the scoreboard tells the story, that's for sure.
And here's Eric Dillard outside. Another 3 for the Dynasty. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's MP. It's Dillard outside. Fires the 3. And Robinson pulls it down. And so here it's the Wolfpack. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Here's Stauffer. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Fisher. James covering. MP outside. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Patrick Wells on the wing, now covered by MP. Outside, Timmerman. Robinson. No good on the 3.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
MP with the bucket. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. And the Wolfpack have possession. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
He has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now. The NBA is going to be his future. You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
Jason Jr.
めっちゃ臨場感ある。
It's a runaway.
ありがとうございます。
To make a substitution. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
ね、結構楽しいよね。
He's making some changes here.
Michael Luan. MP. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
MP outside. And they double up MP. Count it!
Everybody knows MP has the ability to score all day long. And look, that's why his coaches and scouts don't want him to defer as much as he does.
Wells outside. James with the ball. Junior's there. Back to Wells. Let's go with the 3. Takes the tray.
Totally in the zone. Wells saw that shot and he knew it was his for the taking.
The Dynasty with the lead.
これスクリーンしたいよね。
Passes to MP. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Stauffer with the ball. Dillard covering. Inside. Now Wells. Outside Stauffer. Back to James. Wells outside. Jacks up the 3. MP grabs the miss. Pass over to Dillard. MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
You can tell MP has put a lot of work into his motion. Practice makes perfect, and he's refined it.
右上に強化が出てるな。
And Patrick Wells outside. That shot off.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Dillard with the bucket.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Now here's Stoffer. Pass over to Robinson. Patrick Wells on the wing. And they come right back down with their own three-pointer.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
Little bit of one-on-one action we've got on our hands here.
Eric Fisher.
あ、こいつマネージャーの人。
Here's MP.
Nice.
From past the arc. Drills it from deep.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now here's Stoffer. Wells down low. Now covered by MP. Wells gets it to go.
あいつやマネージャーの人や。
Don't tell me I'm too small. Wells attacking the heart of that
小さいけど
defense.
うまい。
Passes to MP. Dillard, defended by Stoffer. And here's MP. It's Dillard outside. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Connects it from downtown.
Shooting is the centerpiece of Eric Dillard's game, and he sinks one there.
The Wolfpack with the ball. They trail by 16. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Offensive rebound. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
Real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent
バスケッ
just
ト選
wins
手になりた
out.
かったな。
The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be...
面白いは面白いの。
面白い面白い。
Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
操作はね結構直感的にできる。ただ一回覚えなきゃいけないねボタンを。
Ah, man, you mind if I talk to him?
覚えてないんですよね。ディフェンス側特に。
I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Oh, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going to
a
win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the scout.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over? Make the league. Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding.
今日が初日だからね。
まあね。
You
だ
scared
から
to
初
become a
日で終わる
player
パ
you
ター
need
ンもあるんや
in
けど
order
ね。
to build a
それ
real
がちょっと
dynasty.
心配だね。
This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless. Unless you put something behind it.
コーチカーターっていう
Yeah.
バスケットの映画があったけど、あれも熱いもんがあったんやの、おもろかったんやけど、なんかね、やっぱちょっと、あれやね、やっぱ、なんていう惹かれるっていうか、スリーポイントシュートめっちゃ打ったな、あれも。なんか、しみるな。 んな設備があるんかな、実際プロって最高じゃない。
流れ川みたいな動きできたら面白くなりそう。
ああ、でもできますよ。俺はあんまり好みでないんやけど、例えばだからこう来て、まあこれダンクもあれやけど、なんかね、右スティック使ったらできるっぽいこと書いてたね。ダンクできねえ。ボールがありすぎてできるのか、もしかしたら。なんかダブルクラッチみたいなのができたり、いろいろあるっぽい。鮮度、フェイドウェイ、あ、難しいよね、フェイドウェイ。鮮度のこのフェイドウェイショット、意外とむずい。実際はね、こんなゲームはいとも簡単に決めれるけど。めっちゃ音いいな。これもむずいよね、結構。すごい。
シュート練習してるだけあって上手くなってる
ね、タイミング良くなってる。ただこのキャラクターの性能がスリーポイントシュート特化型なんよね。だからちょっとシビアじゃない、なんていうの、逆にマイルドになってる説はあるね。緑の判定が広い気がする。そういうんじゃないかな。これは一定なのかな。多分やけど、この四角の中だったら多分シュート外さない。まあちょっと難しい動きでもこんなんも外さない。うまい。めっちゃいい音。スリーポイントやったら気持ちいい、やっぱり。終われない。試合扱いか。選手量みたいなのがあるんだろうな、こういう 試合の前にちょっとこの熱いあれを追体験していきたいな。ストーリーをどうやんのこれか。箱庭みたいになってるんかな。わかんないね。デイリーピック、なんかあるんやね、くじみたいなのが。終了しちゃった。ちょっとあれかもね。何それ。乗りたいわ。ってなってきたらやっぱ結構グラセフおもろいよねって話になるよね。こいつらあれじゃん、これ一応オンラインのなんていうのサロンみたいな感じなのかな。
MP, what's up, man? Everyone's been talking about you.
Absolutely. We've been hoping you'd stop by and get a few games in.
So you're Shakedown and Chris, right? Yeah, my manager was telling me you guys have the best runs in the city, huh?
That's right, as long as you join Elite.
Don't listen to him. Everyone knows that Rise is where the real Hoopers play.
All right, so fill me in. What are you guys talking about?
Affiliations. They're like private clubs for the city's best street ballers.
And they've got their own courts with their own sense of style.
Over at Rise, we got a futuristic mech suit meets warehouse kind of vibe. It's dope.
It's okay. I mean, Elite is much cooler.
Please.
We've got a pirate ship, Shake. A pirate ship, and it's huge.
That makes sense. That's what he will sell you on. Elite's all about being flashy.
There is nothing wrong with having a little fun.
Now, I'd rather win. And that's what you'll do if you join Rise. We get everyone involved. Play a team game.
You can't just win without breaking down the defense off the dribble.
It's funny you mentioned defense. I don't think I've ever seen you play.
Yo,
Please, I will get on the court and lock you up.
Guys.
I will lock him up.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
What were you saying?
I was trying to say, what do I have to do to join an affiliation?
Well, normally we have to put you through a probationary period. But you're in the NBA, so we'll waive all that.
That's true. Just stop by whenever you've made your decision. I'll be right over there by the Elite entrance.
And I'll be over there at Rise.
いってらっしゃいませ。スケボーみたいなの欲しいな。ファッションここでできるんじゃないの
？How's it going?
金高っ。 暴すぎた。結局こっからなの。なんだ、どこで
It's back! That's right, Shake. My court has returned for NBA 2K25, and it looks awesome.
My court is your own personal hub in the city. Practice your shot with the ball machine, run through simple.
これか。
Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now.
昨日のやつやろ、これ。
And it was either Wolfpack or Dynamite.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our
フラッシュバックって書いてる。NBA とかいろいろあるんやね。あれが世界観というか、だから改装したかったんだけど、改装モードそんなに長くやるつもりなかったけど、結構でもやるかもね。いやでもグランドセットオートやりたくなるね。これやるならバスケか。
What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie2K. I'm doing content, video games.
Oh, Ronnie2K. Okay. That reminds me, man. Are you guys bringing back the rebirth feature? That was
yeah, man. It's back and better than ever. All you got to do is get a build to 90, and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on rebirth builds.
Okay, like what though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up.
Hey, y'all doing? What's up, man? This is MP.
Like,
hey, I gotta go to practice, man. But I appreciate the offer. Always great running into you. Keep doing your thing, man.
You sure?
I'm sure, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. All right.
That's my guy. He's actually my best friend. Make sure you hit that like button.
Crystal. これ何この緑黒ってるプレイヤーズエントランス
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes.
こんばんは。お、ヒゲさん
Where
久
I
しぶりです。
stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we
今シーズンのファイナルマジで面白かったね。
いや、俺バスケ見てないんですよ、
and
テレ
then
ビは。
some changes would have to be made.
中学の時にバスケしてただけなんで
That's
すよ。
fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input.
テレビで見えるんだ
This is a collaboration.
見たいかもな、見えるな。
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
ちょっと趣味の一つで
Yeah.
バスケットありかもしれんな。
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing.
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? You know, let me know if
最
any...
近うまくいったチームがプレーオフ勝ち上がって世代交代した感があったわ。
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
まずようわからんかったりするんやけど。
Pick a goal.
で若返りしていってるよね、スポーツは。でも本当に野球もそうやけど。個人目標ね。火炎放射器。
NBA は西地区と東地区でそれぞれ上位6チームでプレーオフ、その勝ち上がるチームでファイナルやる。
あ、へえ、そうなんや。ようけチームあるんやな。20チームもっとあるんかな。もっとありそうやな。セリーグとパリーグみたいな感じか。チームのムードのチームメイトより早く上達する。あ、勝利だけとかもあるんか。とりあえずルーキーライザーにするか。
ちなみに金ある人気チームにだけ人が集まらないように使っていい金額とかも決まってんだよね。
あ、へえ、いいじゃん。それはいいね。フェアやね。
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
スタメンの座を得ることについてタッカーコーチと話す。
Get after it, MP.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm going to be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter. Best movie I've seen in the past 20 years, for sure. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Just have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right? And, I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
You know, MJ's the gold standard. I mean, I've seen some great teams. You got D Rose, Joe King. They were no joke, you know what I mean? But everyone still, you know, talks about that MJ dynasty still to this day. I mean, you just asked me about it right now.
Right, yeah, that's what happens when you're the GOAT. Or is he yours? Where do you stand in that debate?
Oh, yeah, he's the GOAT, no question.
You kind of have to say that if you grew up in Chicago, right?
You'll be surprised, man. There's a lot of LeBron fans out there around my age, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, but MJ is the standard that I measure my game against. That's who I want to emulate and one day pass.
That's a lot to put on yourself.
I mean, it is, but, you know, you got to dream big. Otherwise, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Of course, one day, I don't just want to be the GOAT. I want to build a dynasty that'll one day pass his, you know?
You know he's got 2 3-peats, right?
Yeah, no doubt. But I'll tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have 4, 5, 6 straight. And, you know, people think that I'm crazy. And I feel like the impossible is only impossible until somebody does it. And why can't that somebody be me?
Guaranteeing 6 straight championships is maybe not the best way to ingratiate yourself to your team.
I would not say that I guaranteed it.
You know how they'll make it look.
Maybe.
I'm not going to stand here and lecture you. You are a grown man, and you're accountable to yourself. But I've been in this business long enough to know that what you say can affect everyone around you. You should consider that very carefully when speaking into a microphone.
I hear you, Donna.
Good. Now they're ready to take some photographs of you. I'm sure they'll put you on the cover now that you've given them controversial comments like that.
Any advice?
think about what you want your personal brand to be, okay? And pose in a way that reflects that.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
まあちょっと怒られたくないもんね。
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right. I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
撮影するにしては学校が貧相すぎる。
まあちょっとね、買ってないからね、服装。普段着だよな。あ、ちゃんとなってるね、雑誌に。わあ、ちゃんとジョーダンのこと書いてる。
レイカーズなのね。
レイカーズ、八村塁がいるということと、オニールがいたっていうことだけですね。だけで選んだ。ジョーダンかっこいいと思うけど、
Son, you look like an MPC.
ブルズもちょっと思ったけどね。ちょっと思ったけど。
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this.
俺はスパーズファンだわ。
スパーズし。
You've got an established player in
だから
front of
逆に言う
you.
とレイ
You
カ
want
ー
his
ズ
spot,
と
you're gonna have to take it from
シカ
him.
ゴブルズぐらいしか知らんって言っても過言ではない。
That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like,
試合の感じ。
will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
ちゃんとピック使ったりできるし、かなり細かい動き設定できるね。
ピック何？くじ引き？設定もできる。
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Yo. So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What he said?
Not really.
動きかっこいいわ。
If I want to be a starter, then I gotta outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah, that seems fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah. Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, it's just...
チームプレー安定の選択して NTC 動かせる感じ。
You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching it, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right,
it's different.
Hey,
it's different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up. Win that game.
No doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, Pete.
You know. Plainview.
トスキル。ビッグホップ。ロングレンジャーね。2つや。OK、これでいこう。
MP about to tear the roof off.
こんな感じでいきなり試合行くんだ。ラフ、そんな感じだ。うわ、いい感じやね。
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have a chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock.
でかいな。帰ってくるな。ちょっとキャイル来た。キャイル来たわ。
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA.
見てる。ちょっといかついけど。
And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ed are one of the two. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with the and Randle.
モメンタムメーター。お腹すいたと来ましたね。出番来んのかこれ。
For him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game.
And
he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, PA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Vanderbilt inside. He's guarded by Conley. And that one's good. Connect. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down.
So again missing.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Goes up from the top of the key, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. MP's got 7 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hits a three-pointer.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Reeves, the pass to MP. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
どっちって言ってどっちのチームなの
13 points in the game.
実際もっとなるの
Pass to Garza. Fires the three. No good that time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Los Angeles. They lead.
やっぱレイカーズのゴールで有名な人。
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And not to mention the fact they've been living at the line. I don't know if you want to say embellishing contact, but they're certainly selling the fouls for sure.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Miller is out there with Alexander Walker. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me.
A
little bit more. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, just a strong finish. Dalton Connect, not to be denied.
Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Ingles is checked in. And the free throw, no good. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for Shams?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes for the Lakers drafted when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars. And Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar with how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that he expelled him at 17. Guys, they are more than excited.
そうやってたんやけど今までなくなっちゃったね。あ、出てきた出てきた。あったわ。
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
見えなかっただけっぽいな今。
To the middle. Here's Ingles. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
ガンガンワンマンプレーしていくね俺は。
Outside Reeves. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 10 points.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Mark is checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo.
あるあるある。やったそれは。
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Here's Edwards. And he gets that one. 15 points in the game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
あ、丸ボタンで
check in
ス
with
クリーンでき
Allie
るわ。
Force to see how Rudy Gobert's doing. Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. This is certainly not the way they wanted to start the season. Frustrating for both him and for the team. We'll keep you posted as we find out more.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
Yeah. And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
I just love the ball move.
MP against Edwards. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Reeves. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Now an update on Julius Randle from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves provided some information. He said there is tendinitis in the knee and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. It sounds like we won't be seeing him back on the floor anytime soon. This is a tough loss.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
MP finds Doncic. Up over Conley, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
James, outside. The 3 is up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 tonight. James passes to MP. Off target with the 3. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. Now to wrap up this short 2-game road trip, the Lakers lead by 23. Pass to Hachimura. From deep, MP fires in the triple. MP's got 21.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Edwards fires from way outside, and that's not going to go. And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be back in a moment.
まあリアル外すんやついときたい簡単に抜かれるんよななんかディフェンス方法ありそうではあるけどなんか
Welcome. You know, right now for Minnesota, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone start. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Wow. The offense has been kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet. Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
ガードの人よね。
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back up.
And as we dive into the second, we'll go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Doncic. There's 42 seconds left. Here's DiVincenzo. The layup off target.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
MP looking around. Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. MP way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Reeves against Edwards. Out to the right wing. Clark, the pass to DiVincenzo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Minnesota is shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good.
ラインの中に過ぎたのか、これ。何秒や ?3 秒かな ?2 秒か。
Here's Clark. Knocks down the 18-footer. Clark's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top. They lead by 12. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Something that you always say in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Gabe Vincent, and it's Hachimura in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Edwards, the pass to Reed. DiVincenzo on the wing. Reed against Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. The 3, DiVincenzo. And the three-pointer goes. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Benson can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Reed. The 3-ball. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's MP. From outside the arc. The long-range hit from MP.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebound, the Lakers. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's MP. Nice job by MP, converting it tight.
It does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. MP really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job. And I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, "You have to fight. Now is the moment."
And Allie, thank you for that. MP no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. Alexander Walker with it. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by James. Pass to MP. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right side McDaniels. Back to Conley. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Doncic passes to MP. And Los Angeles, another three.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jump ball. That is very encouraging.
Edwards against MP. Reed, a screen on MP. And Edwards slams it in.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to James. Doncic outside. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by MP. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the wing on the left. Here's Connect. Lets it go from deep. And MP gets it to go. On the assist by Connect. MP's got 37. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Vincent outside. Pass to MP. From downtown. Good. Another from 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
危険な時間またやるかもしれん。これちょっとおもろいかも。見てくれた人どうもありがとう。お疲れ様でした。飯やらし